Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout for the undisputed UFC bantamweight title between reigning undisputed bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. And how I feel about this one right here is I'm going average confidence Aljamain Sterling. And this is definitely another one of these ones that I've been jumping around with, but ultimately I'm going to stick with the champs. I just been liking more what I've been saying from him. It's kind of weird, the injury around Sean O'Malley. It's like he's showing limited training footage, limited that. It could be part of his game plan, or who knows, maybe he just has such fear tactics, don't want to show what he's doing in the grab department in fear that Aljamain's going to pick up on it, or, anything. But that could be because it's smart to not show anything. But also could be not a good thing to not show anything. Like, if you that confident, you that good at what you're doing the right stuff, it don't matter if your opponent sees it. I mean, it's like they got a mole in camp, they know he got a broken ankle or something. He got a faulty ankle, a faulty wrist or something. He had the neck surgery and it was a bad neck surgery or something like that. And that's be bad. But like you training, you putting the work in and you doing it like solid work, not no half step work. Like you doing the right technique, you doing it clean, you putting the effort in, and you've been training this for months and months. Matter of fact, you've been training for years. You're like, I know I was gonna fight this guy and I knew this was gonna beat him this way. And like, so you doing all the right things. You could literally drill it. They can see you in the back room while the fight's happening. Not like they flash to the, like, it's literally fight night and they show you in the back room and somebody literally like Anderson Silva's doing the sequence he's gonna finish his opponent with, or Conor McGregor doing the same exact sequence he's gonna finish his opponent with. Like, we really locked in like that. Who cares what they see? Like outside the mold details, but who cares outside, like, oh, he got a broken rib. Like that stuff you want to keep from somebody. But this training, you should be able to show pretty much the rough draft of what you're gonna do to your opponent to a extent, or rough drafts of what possibilities you might do to your opponent, or address things that they're gonna do. But like, literally, he just show lightly hitting pad work, doing little dumb meme stuff, little dumb stuff for TikTok. Like, I don't know who your fan base is, but stuff look corny, just doing little dumb stuff, just posting trash content out there. So yeah, but who knows? It might pan out for him, might work for him. If it wins, it like good for him. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm liking more what I've seen for Aljamain Sterling. It's like he's really locked in, really focused. He's doing all this stuff. In his last fight, prior to that, like his cardio would be like it's on, it's off, it's on, off. But he was able to go 5 rounds with Cejudo. Cardio looked pretty sharp through 5 rounds. Never looked exhausted or anything. And it seems like he's only getting better with each and every fight. And if the cardio is not that big an issue for him, it's a scary sign for Sean O'Malley. And if his striking continues to prove, that's a bad sign for Sean O'Malley. But Sean O'Malley so far has not really shown anything. I know his jiu-jitsu is much better than people are giving it credit for him. He has very good BJJ. I'm not saying he has phenomenal BJJ or he's one of the premier guys, but it's definitely not nothing to sleep on. My biggest issue with him is, ultimately I got to lean against him. I was trying to lean to him a little bit at first. I was like, he does have a very good shot here. But we watched that Piotr Jan fight, and even when he wasn't rocked, he was giving up takedowns way too easily to Piotr Jan. And yes, it's the threat of striking. Yes, you respect the striking much more Piotr Jan than the wrestling of Piotr Jan. And yes, what Aljamain Sterling is going to be the polar opposite. Like, you don't respect his striking at all, but you're really just focused on his grappling. And also with that, it's not like, even if you don't even look at you let Aljamain Sterling, he hit you with a fully loaded up punch with your hands down like he was doing slap fighting. He's not going to knock no one out. He got no power. Like, yeah, still, nonetheless, I just feel those takedowns came too easily. And Sean O'Malley just looked light in the butt, like he looked like he was filled with air. Matter of fact, I don't know, something that's so light, or he was empty. Like, he just looked so light. Like, Piotr Jan picked him up like he weighed nothing. And that's not a good sign. It don't like he put on any more mass. So, yeah. Sean O'Malley definitely got his opportunities here. Like, I feel Aljamain, those his punches, then he pulls away. That could lead to him getting caught with a head kick, draw a reaction out of him first, then set him up with the following shot. So, throw a feint, then throw a head kick or something. Throw a feint and come down or pull and counter him. There's definitely opportunities for Sterling. Opportunities for O'Malley, because Sterling definitely makes a whole lot of striking flaws that he calls funky, but it's a really sloppy technique. And I think that's where I was leaning to Sean O'Malley originally, but the fact that Sterling is making all these improvements, and I'm not really saying Sean O'Malley's trying to be so tight-sealed with what he's doing. And his most recent fight wasn't that long ago, and I definitely didn't like his wrestling defense. And on bottom, he was okay there, but now you're going in with a much better grappler and could put you in those positions. It isn't making the improvements, and then And when you look at his camp, he's doing everything. He's going through every single step. And what I'm saying from O'Malley, whether he's hiding or not, I'm not saying what I need to see. So I'm gonna go with what I see and not speculative. And what I'm saying more, or what I need to see. I'm saying more of what I need to see from Sterling, or much more of what I need to see from Sterling than I am from O'Malley. So O'Malley's got a good puncher's chance. He should not be slept on. The odds should not be where they are. It should be like minus 150, minus 175 for Aljo. It should not be like minus 275, minus 300. Give him his respect, but also give O'Malley respect, because this is definitely an open fight. But got to go with the guy who's shown me more, and the guy who has been doing more and only getting better with each and every fight. And I think Sterling's going to do his backpack work, look to pressure, look to be awkward, throw off the timing of Sterling. Throw off the timing of O'Malley. Then look to draw reactions of O'Malley, drag him to the mat, and really just wear on him. And those takedowns become easier and easier with each and every one. And I think Sterling will be prepared to be able to do this for 25 minutes. I think the biggest issue for me with Sterling, not even his defensive flaws, but was his cardio flaws. But if he's prepared to do that for 25 minutes like Dvalishvili is, and to be able to do what Dvalishvili does to some extent, or even half the extent, and to combine it with the grappling skills that he already had, to combine it with the grappling skills that he already has that Dvalishvili does not have, and probably like half the work rate of Dvalishvili, he's a problem. And he could probably be the champion for like a couple more years if he wanted to be, if that's what he's evolving into, or he's translating that what he was in the gym now even more so into the fight game, or into the octagon. Because a lot of times, matter of fact, most times, pretty much every single time, fighters don't truly translate who they are in the gym completely over into the gauge. Because you got weight cut and you got all this other stuff that goes on. Different opponents, different this, different that, feeling this way on that day. But yeah, this is turning into a long pick. But yeah, I think Sterling's gonna be able to get the takedown, be awkward, be funky, mix it up, get into the mat, wear down on O'Malley for as long as he needs to do. But I'm gonna lean to a third round submission. Also, I feel the best prop for this one, the safest one, is in the distance. If O'Malley wins, it's gonna be by knockout. Sterling could win by a decision, but I think if he wins one, I think it's more so gonna be a finish, and I think it's gonna be a submission. I think it'd be like a third round submission. It's really taking down O'Malley down round after round, wearing him down, rubbing his fro, making static, dropping elbows on him, punches on him, taking his back, backpacking him, and wearing him down, of course, fight, and then tap him out in the third round. So in this one, I have Aljamain Sterling via third round submission.